Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Virgos. Virgo, I'm going to read your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I might be picking up on, and if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, Virgo, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, let's get started. All right, so your person's energy, the Two of Wands in reverse, okay? Your energy, the Eight of Cups, so you may have walked away from this person. And we see the Nine of Wands energy in reverse, okay, and the Tower. Okay, so your person is definitely, I feel like your person hasn't let you go, Virgo. But, you know, they may have moved away to avoid disaster. Maybe they've made a decision to do that and, you know, you followed suit with the Eight of Cups, like you're not putting time and effort into this connection. Some of you, you walked away from this person, and with the Two of Wands in reverse, they're really doing some... they're really doing some introspection. They're really looking at the past. This person may be a bit avoidant right now, but they certainly haven't let you go, Virgo, okay? So let's see. We see the Seven of Cups. This person spends a lot of time thinking about you, wondering about you, fantasizing about you. I feel like you live rent-free in this person's head, Virgo, basically, okay? How they're viewing you as the Four of Wands in reverse, so they're seeing you as distant. They're seeing that this connection is not stable, you're not together, but they're seeing you as their person, like in separation. But Virgo, you've walked away here with the Eight of Cups. Maybe you felt rejected or you rejected this person, okay? And you're viewing them as the King of Rods, so you might be feeling like this person's a bit of a player, or this person wasn't really in it to win it, right? They weren't in it for the long term. Maybe you felt like this was a fling, or there was too much focus on the physical, or this person, maybe some of you may have walked away because they have a bit of a temper, okay? But there's something here that, there's something here that you definitely weren't trusting. All right, with the Nine of Wands energy in reverse, I can see both people here feeling a bit, a bit emotionally exhausted. Maybe, you're burying yourselves in work to kind of figure things out to get through this period. But I do feel like there's a desire for communication. Yeah, look at that, your person, Eight of Wands. This person wants to communicate with you, Virgo. I feel like it's definitely eaten them up inside. They want to manifest you back. You're viewing the connection as the King of Pentacles. Interesting. So you're definitely seeing this connection as something that could have been, might have been something stable and secure. And I do think there is a part of you, that would like to see where this connection goes. But I feel like you're really, they need to step up and they need to communicate, okay? With the Seven of Pentacles energy in reverse, there's been an ending here. Maybe you did put a lot of time and effort into this connection. But I feel like you're just really kind of more focused on you, focused on your work, focused on your health. Again, I'm not seeing my Virgos out there, chasing anybody or chasing somebody who's not putting in the effort, or somebody you feel like you can't trust, or somebody here who, I don't know, if they have a bit of a temper or something like that. So let's see, what do we need to know about this person? Yeah, they're definitely feeling a lot of stress at this point in time. All right, we see the female running. So again, male or female, it doesn't matter. My readings are not meant to be gender specific. Some of you feel like this person, has a fear of intimacy, or they, they let their ego run the show. I could definitely see your person here, Virgo, being a bit avoidant. Okay, with that female running energy. For some of you, this person likes to jog, just a little independent message. And we see this energy of protection. Some of you, this person felt the need to move off in a different direction to protect themselves because they felt that somehow they were going to get hurt in this relationship. But I'm not so sure that's coming from you, Virgo. It's probably past wounds and trauma here, okay? So let's see what we need to know, what's going on in this person's energy. Okay, parasitic, symbiotic. One party benefits while the other is depleted. Energy, support, and empathy are not equal. Give and take needs to become balanced. So for some of my Virgos, maybe this person wasn't putting in the work. Okay, maybe you felt like you were being used, or maybe this person was worried that they were going to be in a situation again where they were the one giving, where they were the one, giving too much, and, they were going to be depleted here. All right, so we see lessons of Uranus. So radical attraction and sexual pull come with inconsistency and detachment. A theme of freedom or commitment. No expectations are the best expectations to have. Wow, so for some of you, it's this person though. So for some of you, it's this person that wasn't pulling their weight in this connection. And I feel there was a really strong physical attraction. So like radical attraction and sexual pull, but this person may have been inconsistent, and I could definitely see them detaching. This person may also be a bit non-committal, okay? And when they felt like things were starting to get, serious, they cut and run. All right, let's see in your energy, Virgo, we see lessons of Mars. Ooh, yeah, so purely physical sexual attraction, fire and passions run fast and burn fast without other elements. And you're definitely seeing them there as the King of Wands in reverse. So it does feel like there was too much focus here on the physical. Okay. And we see acceptance. So accepting yourself and others as they are liberates patterns of resistance and open to flow. Okay. So some of you, you're just sort of accepting like, okay, this is how this person is. And for a lot of you, you might feel like it doesn't work for you. But for others of my Virgos, I see with you viewing the relationship as the King of Pentacles here is like accepting this person, that maybe they need more reassurance, or that you need to really talk about how things can become balanced here. That is, if you want to work things out, right? So let's see what else is going on here behind the scenes for my Virgos, please. What else is going on here behind the scenes for my Virgos, please? So this person may have been reluctant to share their feelings. I could see that this person has a bit of a blocked throat chakra. It's hard for them to express like how they're really feeling, what they really want, okay? And you do have a deepening connection here. We also see strengthening bonds. So I feel like there's, if you want things to work here, and I do think this person is going to communicate with you, or they're going to be opening up about, their feelings, but I feel they need a lot of time. I feel like this person may struggle with some trust issues from the past, okay? Again, it's going to be completely up to you whether or not you want to invest here, or if you want to hold space, but it does look like a lot of my Virgos, you do, like you want to understand this person a little bit better. So let's see what they want to tell you. My children's needs must come first. Okay, so for some of you, children are an issue here within the connection. But for others of you, this is somebody who may need to do some inner child work. They could have some wounding from childhood that, that's unresolved, that kind of causes them to be in this runner energy. And we see finding joy, Virgo. So I'm learning to seek and embrace the things that positively influence my life. I will no longer let anything rob me of my happiness. So they definitely are doing some introspection here. And I do think this person sees happiness with you. All right, so I'm going to leave it here, Virgo. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.